Well, as the rain chances continue to decrease throughout the rest of the day, we'll continue to see some cooler air here in Starkville, Mississippi. Right now, looking out over Hillbin Skycam, a nice temperature sitting at 55 degrees. With that east-southeast wind at 7 miles per hour continuing to pump in a little bit of that moisture from the Gulf, allowing those showers to continue and allowing that dew point to follow very close behind at only 54 degrees. Across the state right now, seeing temperatures very similar. A little further to the north, notice it a little bit cooler there, but dew points are following with that as well. A little bit cooler to the north, we see that dew point at 55, and then getting up to the 60s a little further to the south. All of that indicating just how moist our air is right now. Notice Starkville receiving a few showers right now and clearing out, spotty showers compared to what we saw yesterday, which was just a huge, vast amount of moisture covering our area. However, that is still the case for the southeast region. We have a lot of moisture associated with this system, and I want to point out this blob right here making its way in off the coast of Mississippi and up will possibly be impacting our weather a little later into the day today. Campus Connect Futurecast showing all of the cloud coverage associated with this massive system, getting that cloud coverage to the borderline of Starkville Thursday, 7 a.m., and then putting this thing in motion. We just see all of that pushing its way out of here and allowing nice, beautiful blue skies by Thursday at 5 p.m. All of this is associated with the pattern change that we'll continue to see. A little bit of cloud coverage might make its way into Starkville on Friday, but then clearing out very nicely. As we continue to see this moisture push off to the east, and we see that low pressure make its way out, we're going to allow the high pressure and the cold air to make its way into Starkville as we approach the weekend. Our first real chance at that strong, cold wind from the north making its way in here. As for today, though, we'll see that temperature only get up to a nice 61 degrees as we continue to watch those showers make themselves known in Starkville, Mississippi. We have that cloud coverage continuing to move through with those rain chances remaining light and variable. Now, as we get into tonight, that temperature is going to drop drastically to 47 degrees with those rain chances ending late and that wind becoming northeast at 5 miles per hour. This is going to set up things very nicely as we move into Thursday and we start to see those winds really pick up, 10 to 15 mile per hour breezes with that temperature only getting up to 63 degrees. Really noticing that cold front making its way into our area and allowing the weather to change. As things remain sunny and breezy, we'll notice some of those leaves blowing around we've watched drop over the last few weeks. Now, over the next few days and as we get into the weekend, we can definitely see the only light chance of cloud coverage remaining as we get to the beginning of the weekend. But notice that high on Friday. Our first chance of the season to see that high at only 58 degrees. And then also notice that low, 37, digging even deeper as we get into the weekend. 32 on Saturday, and those 30s going to remain in our lows with only highs in the 60s as we reach the beginning of a new work week. Well, thank you once again for joining us here at Campus Connect. I'm meteorologist Aaron Warden.